Welcome to Hatha. This is our first Tuesday class since the online yoga membership kind of closed its doors, and now we are a container. We have this beautiful wooden salad bowl that my kids got my husband for Christmas, and it's beautiful. It's like this big, and that's how I keep picturing us, is just this big wooden bowl, a container that now we get to like really dig in and go on a journey together. So we're not just kind of coming in and out and in and out. We're like, boom, and we are going. And one thing that I have yet to teach that I am going to challenge myself with now, because I felt pulled, that's the way we do this, is mudras. I'm going to do a mudra series because I haven't before. And they can be a very, very powerful. So this is the book that I'll be using called Mudras, Yoga in Your Hands. And I'll link to that in the comments of the video. I'll just read whatever's relevant, but if you kind of get into this, and it's doable. It's like sneaky yoga, right? You can be anywhere you want and just be doing a little bit of yoga. And there is such a tradition behind it, and there is such intention behind it, excuse me, that it can affect change on your mental and psychological, spiritual, and physical well-being. So I think it's worth putting in some time. So I'll read to you here from page 5, just a short, very short paragraph on the origin of mudras. I'm sure there's a giant Wikipedia page we could go into. This is just a little bit. It says, the origin of mudras is a mystery. There you go, all done. No. Mudras are not only found in Asia, but they are also used throughout the entire world. In their rituals, our European ancestors certainly were familiar with specific gestures, which they used to underline and seal what they thought and wanted to say. Our everyday life is characterized by gestures, the origins of which hardly anyone knows today. Crossing our fingers for someone, clapping our hands as applause, the handshake, holding hands, or giving someone the finger to display our low opinion of them. So we're already familiar with mudras. We just might not think of them as something that is quite an ancient practice of communication. And the one I thought we should start with is the one we do most frequently, I would say, is Atmanjali Mudra, or often we call it Anjali Mudra, just the palms together. So what we'll do, I'm going to guide you into it, and I'm going to read a little bit about it so you can kind of be in the feeling of it while you hear about it, and then we'll have it come up quite a bit in our practice today. Now, we are moving into a reversed mudra, right? Right, with the hands together behind you, which is challenging on the hands, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. So you'll take it to where you feel the resistance, but no further. My goal is not to injure us, but just know it is uncomfortable, and that's okay, because it is not for long. We work with discomfort in here, right? We expand our nervous systems and our abilities to be in the discomfort. So go with discomfort, but not pain. Pain is a signal. Okay, so let's warm up our hands for these mudras. Bring your palms together, rub them briskly, and deepen your breath. So as you gaze at your hands, these are your hands. These hands show your vocation in some ways, or your hobbies. They show our age, for sure. They feed us. They hold our loved ones. So please acknowledge your palms with gratitude, your hands with gratitude, whether they are feeling well or proving difficult. Good. Then open your palms and breathe. And I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze, but just feel the vibration in your hands. You have woken up the energy of your palms, your hands. This is heart chakra connection as well. This also is a gesture. You might consider what this gesture means or has meant to you in your life. These hands open to give, open to receive. Now begin to open and close your hands quickly so the fingers come in and out. So each hand doing its own flutter. Deepen the breath. Right, doing all this brings prana to our hands. Prana is life force. Life force is intelligence and healing. So as you do this, you are bringing your own intelligent healing to your hands. Okay, then as you inhale, open the palms again. Stay to exhale nice and long. As if that changed the quality of feelings in your hands. Your hands create a big container in front of you. The hands that expand from side to side, opening your arms to your life. So let's go ahead and stretch the arms out, keeping the palms up and soft. Palms are soft. Imagine yourself here stretching from the heart center, right? From your sweet, inner quiet, inner sanctuary out through the hands. If your head is jutting forward, draw the sides of the throat back. Over the next 2 to 3 breaths, in slow motion, bring your hands quietly closer and closer together, feeling the connection between your hands. There's an energetic connection there. Can you feel into it like an invisible thread? Eventually, and do not rush. You might feel even your hands kind of race to come together, magnetically attracted. And then with your palms together, keep a little bit of, with your hands together, I should say, keep a little bit of a hollow in the palms. And you place your attention in the hollow of your palms, in the space in your hands, like it is an outward reflection or representation of your inner sanctuary. This is from page 144, inviting some of the thoughts and qualities from our reading. Placing your hands together in front of your chest supports inner collection and creates harmony, balance, repose, silence, and peace. This gesture activates and harmonizes coordination of the left and right brain hemispheres. It can support a supplicatory meditation when you have a request of the divine, when you have a heart's desire that you would like to have fulfilled. With this gesture, you also express reverence or gratitude. In India, it is a gesture of greeting or thanks. It shows respect for fellow human beings. So I invite you to do a moment of quiet inquiry as to what this gesture means to you, or the intention that you would like to infuse this mudra with. What is there for you within the hollow of your palms, close to your heart? We'll chant the sound of Om once to begin our practice. And today, let's bow our heads slightly and Om into the space between our hands, so that we are sending this syllable into the mudra, lighting it up with prana, with Shakti, which is the divine feminine energy, and the power of Shiva, the masculine container. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way. Breathe into Om. Om. And then rest your hands on your heart, allowing that Om to sink in. Bring your warm hands to cup over your eyes. Behind your palms, slowly let your eyes flutter open. And then slowly peel your hands away, revealing the light of your room. And then flexing both wrists, press two invisible walls away. Keep the fingers soft, right? So we don't squeeze outwards, overly straightening the fingers, especially if you tend to hyperextend. So we don't want to over push. There's a softness. It's like you could have it's like a little baseball mitt in each palm. So the tips of the fingers reach forward, but the palms are soft. Good. As you inhale, lift your chest and bring your thumbs together. As you exhale, bring them back out to the sides. Good. Inhaling, chest rising, lift your gaze, touch those thumbs. Exhaling out to the sides again. Kind of tracing a giant rainbow overhead, breathing in to come up. At the apex, they touch. Exhaling, lower down, and then over to the right you go. So the right hand becomes your standing hand, left arm comes over the top. Keep this vibrancy through your hands, right? The softness of the palm, the spread of the fingers without over energizing. Pushing into your bottom hand, spread your left ribs. Caress into the side a little bit deeper. And then inhale, rise up. And exhale over to the other side. So the left hand is down. Right arm reaches over the top. Pressing into the standing hand, broaden the left ribs and waist. On the exhale, surrender deeper. On your inhale, rise. And then exhaling, walk your hands forward. Tent your palms up so you're walking on your fingertips. Keep your sitting bones anchored, tailbone anchored, and then surrender your upper body and head down. So you're still up on the fingertips. The head softens towards the mat. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe here, allowing a sense of stretch and length to the back body. On your next exhale, as your navel draws in, walk your body up. Good, and come onto your back. Go ahead and bring your knees into your chest and do some of those lovely movements that you love to do when you come onto your back, right? I automatically draw into some twists. Maybe you tend to rock and roll. Maybe you just want a moment of stillness. So take a moment here. Arrive, hugging the knees, creating space and creating a connection between your body and the earth. Yes, we're always connected. That's because gravity. But when we add our intention and attention to that connection, it changes the quality of feeling grounded, of feeling stable. Now extend both, both arms and legs up towards the ceiling. And we'll do Bhastrika Pranayama, which is inhale, exhale, quickly through the nose at the same speed. And at the same time, we're going to curl the fingers and toes, spread the fingers and toes. So it goes curl, spread, curl, spread, curl, spread. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Deep breath in and hold it, spread everything. And exhale, bring the soles of your feet, palms together, and rub. Okay, we're not too far from our monkey ancestors, and then use those feet like hands. So warm up your feet. They connect you to the earth like little conduits there. Good. And bring your feet out into happy baby. Rock and roll. Let your head loll side to side as you create a sense of ease, connecting your hands and your feet, your heart and your root. Good. Now, once again, reach both arms and legs up towards the ceiling. Keep your feet together. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms towards the sky. Okay, so now we're stretching the fingers in the other way. Go ahead and let the palms stretch as well. Deep breath in, move your shoulders away from the floor. Expand the back body. Exhale, take your shoulders down. Good. Slowly reach your arms overhead. Keep reaching up through the palms. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now, on that exhale, draw the belly button down. Squeeze your legs together as one and lower them in slow motion all the way to the earth. Really steady the navel to the earth. Reach through your hands. Reach through your legs as you lower. Good. Flex your feet. Reach down through the feet. Let your back body arch up away from the floor. Okay, so the low back rising. Lift your chest. Expand your ribs. Deep breath in and hold it. Exhale, let it go, ascend. Everything releases. Release your hands, your feet, everything, and just be here. All right. Windshield wipers. Feet come back to the floor, a little wider than your mat, and just windshield wiper your knees side to side. The arms outstretched, palms receptive. The knees go back and forth to wake up your hips. Wake up the psoas, that main hip flexor. Whichever knee is down, tone that buttocks a little bit extra. So start to put some effort there around the sitting bone and tail as you press that knee down. Okay, then bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. Once again, interlace your fingers in front of you, turn the palm towards the ceiling. On the exhale, draw the navel down. Okay, even flattening your low back into or towards the mat. From drawing down at the low belly, take your low ribs down. So really knit your ribs towards your mat. So front body really solidly coming towards the earth. Palms are out. Tuck your chin and curl up, reaching your hands towards your feet. Knees are wide. Do little pumps here. So the ribs go down and down and down and down. Head and neck are easy. Just waking up our core. Good, let's go 5 more. Ribs are going down, navel is going down. Good, and on your inhale, roll back, arms reach overhead. Exhale, let it go, sound. Good, dynamic bridge. So, feet to the floor, arms alongside your body. Snuggle your shoulders underneath you a little bit. Start by tapping your feet. So we're waking up the soles of the feet a little bit more. The heels stay down, but tap the balls of the feet. Okay, and then let the whole foot have the tantrum. So the whole legs are moving, let everything jiggle, deep in the breath. Okay, so we're kind of grounding out blocks between the earth and our body. Reaching the container of the pelvis. Shake it faster. If you're upstairs from somebody, we can tell them sorry later. Okay, and stop, breathe, feel. There's that prana. All right, now as we move into dynamic bridge, I encourage you to keep your attention in your palms. Okay, you've done this so many times. Your body can do this, but we change our attention. So as you inhale, press into your awake feet. Arms come through the air as the hips lift, arrive overhead and wide, and pause. With your attention in your palms, imagine there's just a little puddle, like a little puddle in each palm, enough for a tiny fairy. Right? There's an offering. Then as you exhale, arms come through the air again. There's another rainbow all the way back to the earth, and pause here, grounding your hands by touching the earth. So inhaling, hips rise, arms go through the air. Here we are, exposing our palms to the sun in reception. And then exhale, let it all go. Gosh, it goes from light now to dark. There's a lot in this. A lot of metaphor, a lot of meaning. Okay, inhaling. That's what humans do. We bring meaning. And what we bring is completely valid. It changes things. On your exhale, slowly lower. Right? A hand gesture is just a hand gesture, but with intention, it has meaning, it has significance, and it creates change within us. It can foster whatever we're desiring to foster. So suspend the breath in, attention to palms. Suspend the breath out, again, attention in your hands. Feeling the quality, the qualitative difference when you're touching down and when you're touching palms up. 3 more. It can be challenging to keep our attention where we want it to go, right? We're directing it into our hands here. I keep finding mine slipping somewhere else. That's okay. It's just another opportunity to lovingly bring my mind back to my palm. The next time your hands are down, stay down. Good. Okay, straighten your legs and reach your arms overhead. This is called a log roll. This is one way to help you know if you have some good core strength going. Try to keep reaching up and legs down and roll over to one side. So you're going to have to contract. You can roll side to side a little bit. Okay, so you have to contract the front body, roll side to side without using your arms to push you. That's the goal here. Okay, if you have to do it a little bit, that's fine. But this is just a little bit of a log roll, surprisingly good for core strength and stability. And let this next one take you all the way over onto your belly. All right, belly down. Do a little Sphinx pose to soften behind the heart. And come up onto fingertips. Okay, drag your fingertips towards you. So your palms are tented. Tuck your chin, take a deep breath in behind the heart, expand. As you exhale, melt your heart deeply down, shoulders draw down. Now drag your fingertips back towards your elbows. They're not going to move, it's isometric. And lift your chin, jut out your lower teeth. We're stretching from the belly button through the chest and the throat. Those scaly muscles tend to get tight. Those are the muscles in the front sides of the neck. And then take a gentle head roll here. Oh, there can be so much tension in the neck. But we want our ideas to be able to find their way down to our hands that make them happen. So we got to keep this area open, change directions. Good. Coming through neutral. Lower your body and extend your arms out into a T, palms down. Then slide your left hand in so it's in a chaturanga position there alongside your left breast. Okay, there's space there enough, but just be sure all 5 fingers are down. Take a deep breath into your back body. Exhaling, roll your shoulders back. Bring your right elbow up and then walk your hand away as you roll onto your right side. So we're doing a right side shoulder stretch. Try not to let the shoulder collapse to the ground. So you're really rolling the right shoulder back as you come onto your right side. It's going to stretch through that arm, through that chest, keeping the hand tented so you're up on the fingers. Find the places where you feel the resistance. Go there with your attention and breathe. Let them soften the edges. Okay, if you wanted to modify, you could always just lower the hand and relax, but do the same effort in the shoulder. We put our hands through a lot in yoga. We put our weight on them. So in any case you can, and any time you can, give them loving support, soft gentleness as needed. Good. Slowly roll back onto your belly. Feel that side. And then change. So the left arm reaches out. Come up on the left fingertips. Again, it's fine to keep the fingers, the hand down, fingers relaxed. Roll. Now, right hand comes in to chaturanga. Roll that right shoulder back. Keep your left shoulder rolling back as well as you turn onto the left side. Breathe into the shoulder and chest stretch, wherever you tend to feel it. If the tension is rising up into the jaw, let it go. You can click your tongue. One more breath here. And roll back to your belly, coming up to all fours. Let's wake up our arms a little bit. So on all fours, lower down to your elbows. Forearms are parallel. Fingers are spread and relaxed, putting a little bit of an extra fingerprint feeling into your yoga mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhaling, draw the low belly in, drag your knees towards your elbows. All right, inhale, slide your body forward. Exhale, come back, shoulders over elbows. Inhale, root down through your fingers, rise up, straighten your arms. Feel the triceps work. Exhale, slowly lower. All right, inhale, forward. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, rise up. Wrap those triceps under. Exhale, lower. Do a little sculpting here. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Go through twice more on your timing. We're just trying to wake things up. We're bringing prana. If you want to focus on sculpting, then just keep doing this after class. Like flip over and say, I'm going to do 20 more of these. I do 20 of these most days. Can't say every day. Oh, I think that was 2, and I'm still feeling like 1 more would be good. You choose. Good. And then come and sit back on your heels. Of course, you can sit Sukhasana, easy pose if you prefer. Extend your arms out to this. Oh, no, here we need our blanket. So take your blanket or your beach towel. It's folded, just one fold. So if you're using a yoga blanket, it would be this. So the thickness is about 1 inch. Place it on your mat right there in front of you. Okay, a little bit of space. Coming up onto kneeling. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward. Exhale, lift your chest, sweep the triceps underneath. Inhale, roll them forward, tuck your chin. Exhale, reverse. Again, inhale. Exhale. Okay, keep the heart up, look forward. Low ribs come in. Now bring your fingers up, turn them down, and draw them back, keeping that nice softness to the palm. Good. From your chest, stretch out through the finger pads. Good. So this helps keep the proper alignment, proper feeling in the hands. Bring your arms forward, take the shoulders back. Now you might love this little trick for down dog. Place the heels of your hands on the blanket. The rest of your fingers are strongly on your mat. Now, if you're going, ooh, I know I'm going to like this, you could go a little bit higher even, especially if you come to a point in your practice where putting weight into your wrists is painful. Do this all the time. Anytime your hands are on the floor, you have the option to put your wrists on a blanket that's going to pour your weight into your fingers where they're more likely to be able to tolerate it. Plus, it's getting it out of the carpal tunnel pressure. So toes turn under, deep breath in. Exhale, float your knees off the ground. Root down through your fingers and hands. Draw the low ribs in, taking your hips up high, lift your chest, and then move back to downward facing dog. My hand is slipping a little bit, so I'm going to adjust my blanket. Okay, now if your hands are too narrow, this is going to be crunchy around the neck. You might want to have your pinkies even kind of off the mat. All right, just take a few breaths here, feeling what it is to have your wrists supported, fingers extended. And then on your exhale, walk your hands back to your feet, coming into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Lift and spread your toes. In fact, let's pause here. Bend your knees. Pick up your pinky toes. Twist them, turn them, spread it out, place it down. So we're playing with our piggies. Go to the ring toe, twist it back and forth. Take it in circles. Take them in circles. Place it down. Good. Take your middle toe, twist it. Good. Then take it in circles. And stretch it out, place it down. All right, second piggy, twisty, twisty. Everyone's gonna have a different level of tolerance for this, but it's good for us to move these digits. Okay, circle them around like you're stirring a pot. Good, and then big toes. Ooh, twisty, turny. Big circles. We're getting into the little parts today. Okay, good. See if you can spread your toes. There's a little bit of mat between each toe. Then lift each heel and drag your heel back. So you're really splayed. Now soften the feet. Imagine they're just kind of goo melting into the earth. With your hands on your shins, inhale, elongate your spine. Keeping your back long, exhale, bow your head, then fold forward. 3 more times. Inhale, lengthen, looking up. Stay long, but exhale, bow your head, then fold. So the forward fold is in 2 parts. Inhale in one part, lengthen, looking up. Exhale, bow the head, then fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Roll your shoulders back, circle them back, lengthen through the crown. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, palms together at your heart in that Anjali Mudra, cupping the space. Return to a sense of balance, right and left, harmony within and without. Then interlace your fingers. Let's go non-dominant hands. We're creating new patterns. Again, turn the palms inside out towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhaling, draw your ribs in and crescent to one side. Root through the legs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, crescent. Reach out. Root down. Inhale, up. Exhale, crescent. Stay firmly planted. Inhale, rise. And exhale, crescent. Good. Inhale, rise. Cosmic head rest. Holding the back of your skull. Lift. Tilt your head up. Elbows wide. Still rooting down through your feet. Good. Fingers stay interlaced, reaching up. Breathe in and let it go with sound. Good. Just roll one shoulder at a time back. Good. So we're still planted, right? Still pushing into the feet. You can even press them away from each other for a little bit of grounding stance. Knees are soft. Roll the shoulders back a few more times. Good. Now come into the elbows. So as your fingertips touch your shoulder, take the elbow back. Good. Big back strokes from the elbows. And then the whole arm. So reach the whole arms out. Big windmills back. Let your gaze follow your hand now. Good. Then just shake them out. Shake your hands and elbows and shoulders and bounce. Let the shoulders go up and down and up and down. Let things shake off. All the blocks from your heart to your hands, let them fall away. Let it all fall away. Okay, now left elbow in front, right underneath and around, right? Or palms or fingertips together. Bend your knees deeply. Shift onto your left leg, engage your core, and then cross your right leg over and around, coming into Garudasana. Okay, so if this is your first balance and you're tippy, just keep that toe down. Otherwise, really hug in here. Elbows at the height of the shoulders. Breathe as you broaden the back body. And open up. Right elbow in front, left underneath and around. Bend your knees deeply. Shift onto the right leg. Connecting sitting bone and standing heel. Left leg comes over and around. There, balance in Garudasana, gazing through your arms to the world around you, but holding steady with your drishti, with your vision. Good, and open up. All right, if your blanket's still there, move it to the side. And let's come to a wide stance. Extend the arms, see if you can get those ankles to line up below your wrists, and begin with the thighs turned out. Okay, now bring your thumbs together in front of you. We'll do a little bit of dancing hands. Thumbs dive down, backs of the hands touch, pour forward from the heart, bend your knees. Good, then pinkies come in, backs of the hands touch, straighten your legs, palms are open. Oh, it's a good mind play. Good, thumbs down, backs of the wrists touch, arrive, pouring out. And then they come in, rolling around as you straighten. There's your lotus. Good, inhale to go down. And exhale to return. Good, keep going. It's going to get easier, right? The flow will come, and then you make it your own. This is how it goes, right? It starts kind of mechanical, but then let your own prana take over and do this little hand dance as you lower to the earth and rise up. Let's go twice more. Good. I can see some good stuff in the Zoom room. Very beautiful. All right, now stretch the arms out. Turn into warrior two on the left. Let's keep hands flexed. Nice and low in the legs. So remember, as we press our hands, the palms remain soft. The palms and the top palate of the mouth have a connection. And we don't want to have a tense top palate. That's there in the fifth and sixth chakra. We want to keep that nice and soft and open. So do that with the palms. 3 times with hands like this, reverse. So inhale, lift your left palm to the sky. And then exhale, softly return. Good, strong legs, open heart. We go inhale, reverse. Exhale, return. Last time. Good. Palms together at your heart. Take a moment. So it's like we're gathering back in. From being out, we return in. Sweep your hands behind you, interlacing your fingers. Shoulders roll back. If you need the strap between your hands to make this possible, do that. Humble warrior, turn towards your front leg, bow forward. Wrists come overhead as you deepen the front leg. Okay, release your hands to your mat. Turn towards your left leg, coming into a lunge. Lower your back knee down. Interlace your fingers on your front thigh and push your leg away. So use your strong hands to anchor down into that leg, high through the heart. Bend your front knee and deepen. Anjali, Asana. Good. Now drag your legs towards each other. So knee and foot towards each other, and bring your palms softly together at your heart. The quality of your hands together is not pushing and pressure. Sometimes we do, but it is that nice hollowness here. How can you couple together this low body strength, this stability, with the softness of holding what is most gentle and sweet there by your heart? Life is both. There's 2 more breaths. So the strength in the legs allows a deeper surrender to come into the stretch, into the hips lowering, palms are soft. Top out of the mouth is soft. All right, on your inhale, come back up to neutral. Straighten your front leg. You can pad this knee as needed and come into a runner's stretch. So fingertips to the floor or to your 2 blocks. Drag your front heel towards you. You can tent your hands, put them on blocks, however your hands are asking to be treated, with softness or strength. Heart comes forward as you inhale, and exhale, bow your head, taking your forehead towards your shin. On your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, return to a lunge. And cartwheel all the way up. Step or hop your feet together. Good. Take a deep cleansing breath. Then, out you go again. Turn the legs out. Palms together. Good. Start low in the legs. So now we're going to do the reverse. So bring your palms, so pinkies come towards you, and straighten palms out as you're low. So this is easier to start here probably. Low, thumbs together. Hands dive down. As you straighten the arms, then they come up. So reversing the coordination. Inhale, you go down, palms start up. Exhaling, you straighten, and they pour forward. Let it become more automatic, more your own, as you keep your attention on the beautiful dance of your hands. Good. How easy can you move it? Like you're moving the marrow of the bones without any muscular effort, or they're being moved for you. Good. Last time. Easy, easy. Then with flexed hands, come out into a warrior 2 on the right, nice and deep. Okay, ribs in. Good. Pause here, soft palms. Good. 3 times reverse. We go. Inhale, take your soft palm up to the ceiling. Exhale, return. Twice more. Good. Then palms together. I keep saying palms because that's what we say, but we know now that today at least we're doing a hollowness of the palms as our fingerprints touch. And here we cultivate the quality of a humble warrior, kind of the bringing together of opposites, just like our hands are doing right now. The warrior energy with the humility in the heart. Interlace your fingers behind you, shoulders rolling back, turn towards your leg, bow forward, wrists overhead. Incidentally, if you do a lot of computer work, this is a great practice, right? Because so much becomes stiff through the hands and wrists. A lot of posture problems come from seated work we do. Okay, so a lot of this can undo that. Okay, release your hands, turn to face the front in a lunge. And lower your back knee down. Interlacing your fingers now, again, on your front thigh. Push your leg away as you lift your chest. Drag your legs towards each other. And exhaling, bring the hips forward. Shorten the distance between your sitting bone and your heel. The hands pushing the leg away help you lift your heart. Easy jaw, cheeks, and eyes. Good. Then palms relaxing in Anjali Mudra. Remember, you have the sound of Om there in your hands, right by the heart. You can even reignite that intention and see how that feels. Good. Inhaling up to neutral. Straighten your leg, flex your foot, and bow forward. Again, support yourself as needed with blocks. Drag your front heel back and keep the knees soft. Okay, this is one of my favorite hamstring stretches because it's active. So you're actively drawing your heel towards your sitting bone. Knee is soft. Do a little back bend here, and then as you exhale, tone your belly and forward fold. One more nice, long, deep breath, letting go in the back body. And then as you inhale, come back to a lunge. Cartwheel up to warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Turn all 10 toes in. Again, interlace your fingers behind you or connect your hands using a strap. Shoulders back, heart up, deep breath in. And exhale, bow forward. Again, wrists overhead. So if you're asking for a modification for this, several options. You can always do hands on hips, elbows hugging back. You can just reach back with your hands. You can connect your hands with a strap, right? All of these are valid options. So if the hands don't touch or they're giving you trouble, just hands to hips, elbows back, shoulders back. You're still encouraging and opening of the heart and a stretch of the shoulders. Use your navel to draw you closer in, the abdominal muscles to pull you deeper into the forward fold. Wrists go overhead. So just eke out a little bit more experience or sensation here. And root through the legs, lengthen, inhale, rise up. And exhale, release the arms. Step or hop your feet together, palms resting in Anjali Mudra. Good. I've got a request in the Zoom room, which is a great one. I wish I had thought of it, to come closer to show the hands. So, and this will not be wasted effort to do the hands once again, because we really want everything warmed up. So I'm coming closer in case it was confusing. So bring your thumbs together, and here you have like a butterfly. Then the thumbs dive down, backs of the hands and backs of the wrists touch, and then the hands pour forward. And the more you can get connection there in the inner line of the arms and hands, the more kind of stretch you're going to get. So then the fingers, the pinkies come in, backs of the wrists touch, and the palms open. Yeah, good. Good. Those of you I can see, looks like you've got it. Yeah, just pour out and then lovingly come in and open. Good. Just roll the fingers now like you're doing the piano keys. Good. Tree pose, Vrikshasana with Anjali Mudra. So spread the toes of your left foot, bend the right knee and turn it out. Slide your foot to your calf, push your foot and calf, root down. Stay or bring your foot to your inner thigh, keeping that midline pressure, that strong and steady root, but now this soft palmed hands together at the heart. If you need a little help finding your core, do a little extra pressure of your fingerprints on each other. Okay, so we keep the hollowness there, but if you put a little extra pressure, it can help ignite your core. Good. From the inside of the heart, Simply open your palms and then take your palms to the side. There's that little cup of water so you can feed a hummingbird or a fairy at each side of you. Good. Palms come back together. Change legs. You see the quality of your tree, right? We do it so many different ways. Often we're like, wah! But this one is a quiet internal tree. So shifting on to the right. Left leg turns out. Doesn't make it easier, just makes it different. Slide your foot to your calf. Push your foot and leg together, root down. So you're really steady in the trunk and roots before climbing up. Of course, you can always just stay. Now, the hollowness of the hands. Right, when you begin to tip, just press your fingertips, but try not to do the shoulders, just the fingertips press. Good. Open your palms forward, keeping the pinky sides together. These are all mudras we're familiar with. Right? If you saw this on a sign, you would know it's an offering, or you would know somebody's asking to have a fortune teller tell their future. Okay, good. Let's go feed the fairies. Good. Release. Step to the back of your mat, please. Turn the right foot and thigh out, left leg forward generously. Separate your feet east and west, but hug towards your midline. So everything's zipping up to your center. Let's go hands on hips, roll the shoulders back, draw your elbows towards each other. Good, and now root down a little extra through the back leg. So make your back leg longer, especially through that heel. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, bring your body to 90 degrees. Good, now just like in runner's stretch, this knee is a little bit soft so that you can really feel the stretch in the hamstring. We go, shoulders back, elbows hugging back, rise high with your heart. Straight legs. Good, exhale, bring your body forward just to 90 degrees, but those shoulders and elbows stay back. Twice more. Now we're kind of acting like a bird at a bird bath, right? Hinge at the hip. Stay rooting, especially through that back heel. Stay here for a couple breaths. Okay, if you can, go ahead and lower the head and then lower your body, coming into more of a full Parsvottanasana. Shoulders and elbows stay back. Really work your midline here. So you have to have that core balance working in order to not fall over to the side. It's fine if you do, just come back. All right, rooting through your legs, lengthen, inhale, rise, and step your front foot back. Good, roll the wrists in and out. Turn the left foot and thigh out, step your right leg forward. This could be interesting. Kind of like a funky chicken. Take the backs of your hands to the low back and then pull back. So you're getting a wrist stretch. Okay, if this is okay for you and your hands, of course, left leg turns out, but we're moving into the discomfort little by little. All right, spread the feet, take a deep cleansing breath. Exhale from your arches, pull in and up, zip to your center. Good, elbows back, shoulders back, inhale, rise. Exhale, come out to 90 degrees, soft knee, strong body. Rooting through your back heel, inhale, little back bend. And exhale, body forward. Try to keep those elbows back. They kind of want to come with me. I don't know about you. Once again, inhale, back bend, rising. Exhale, out here at 90 degrees, pause. Effort in the shoulder blades, moving back, elbows moving back, stay or forward fold. It's a little release on the wrists. And lengthen, inhale to come up. Exhaling, feet together. And release the wrists, roll them in and out. Good. Reverse Anjali Mudra. So many ways to do this. You've seen two, hands on hips, hands behind, right? However they're comfortable for you. To move into the discomfort and give it a try, we go like this. I'll demonstrate so that you can, pay attention, and we'll do it together. So to do this, you can start with the elbows forward and the fingertips touching. Then the fingertips slide together as they come up between the shoulder blades. And you got to kind of wiggle sometimes. Okay, and they'll come to different heights. So like you might go here. That's okay. I'm just showing you what my body will allow. The palms are apart until you roll the shoulders back, elbows come back, and that's what brings the palms together. And they're going to be kind of digging into the back of the chest. So this is reverse Anjali Mudra. And yes, it hurts in the wrists. Okay, so turn your right foot out, step your left leg forward. Bend your body forward slightly, bring your fingertips together behind you. Slide your fingertips up to the back of the heart. Then roll your shoulders back, lift your torso, and see if you can bring your palms together. There's that quiet softness, right? So it's not squishing the palms, just see if you can touch your thumbs. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, bring your body to 90 degrees. Okay, inhale, little back bend, rise. And exhale, forward. One more time, bird to bird bath, rise up. And exhaling, come forward to 90. Then bow your head, stay, or bow forward, surrendering towards your mat. Shoulders and elbows stay back, breathe. If you know that you don't have injury, but you're having pain, breathe into it. See if you can let your nervous system explain to those muscles and tendons that you are not in harm's way. We are expanding our capabilities. So move into it. It will subside. That's the yin idea, is that you just maintain and let the flow come in and hold and heal. All right, lengthen to rise up and step your front foot back. Woo, let your hands slide down. Good, roll them out. Woo. Yeah, they've been big, they've been stretched quite big, so we want to just kind of bring them back to homeostasis quietly. Just float them in and out, however it feels good. Okay, we have one more side to do. Pick your poison, y'all. Reverse Anjali Mudra with Parsvottanasana. Left foot back, right foot forward. Tip your body forward, fingertips touching. You might find it gets easier, right? Slide your hands up behind the heart. Roll the shoulders back, lovingly bring your hands together so they're cupped, holding your intention now to the back of your heart, your universal self. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, 90 degrees. Okay, twice more. Pause. Then let the head go and let the body go. Bring your attention into the sensation and breathe calmly and deeply. We don't do this ever or often, and at least in my classes, so please don't have the expectation of yourself that this is easy. If you did it a lot, if you did it every day, it would become quite easy. All right, lengthen to rise up, or not. Bring your front foot back, and slowly release those arms. Oh, thank you, arms, for doing all that. Let them roll in and out quietly. Right, tune in how your body wants to recover. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Just experiment with how returning to some muscular energy and form can help ease that kind of overstretch or over-releasing. Good. You got a new normal now in your arms. Like, I didn't ask for that, but okay. Good. Okay, let's come back onto our back. Bring your block, please. Block nearby. Come onto your back. Hug those knees into your chest. And then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And let's draw that leg in for a figure 4. And release your fingers over your shin if you can. If not, just do it behind the left thigh. And as you're holding your fingers there, draw the shoulders back. So kind of stabilizing the hands and wrists and elbows as we open the hips. So bend your elbows to pull that leg closer to you. Enjoy a right side hip stretch here in supine pigeon. Soften the top palate of the mouth. Relax the throat and jaw. Imagine your teeth and eyelashes pouring away their tension. Working with this mudra is bringing the two halves of ourselves together as one, which can be painful to look at, right? It's our light and our shadow. So we go into that discomfort of discovery. Where are we blocked? What are we not seeing about ourselves? That's okay. I read a beautiful quote this morning from Richard Rohr. He said, we can, whether it is fully bright or fully dark, we cannot see. Right? So if all the lights are on, it's too bright, you can't see. All the lights are off, it's too dark, you can't see. There has to be both. So bring those two things together. All right, left foot down, cross the right knee over. Sweep your hips to the right, knees go to the left, and enjoy a twist. Just make it yummy. Oh, wring it out. Oh. Come back to center. Other side, left ankle over the right thigh. Right leg comes in. If you can interlace your fingers over your shin, you know what to do. Be in it. Okay, release that foot to the floor. Knee crosses all the way over, hips to the left, knees to the right, twist. Slowly return to your back, both feet on the floor. And then a little supported bridge. So please lift your hips up high, slide the block underneath, choosing the level that's right for you. We did a lot of forward folds, so you might want the highest block setting, totally up to you. And be sure though to sweep the shoulders underneath you and do a relaxed palms up and wide. Just let them, once you've drawn the shoulders underneath, let your hands and arms be natural. The feet are steady. Breath full and easy. Keep training your mind back to the breath. Now place your attention in your right palm, the soft, upward-facing right palm. Feel your right palm. Let your right palm receive. Let that reception travel all the way to your lifted heart. Breathe into whatever it is you are receiving so that it becomes part of you. Let your attention travel now from your lifted and open heart down the left side, coming down the left arm, past the left elbow, the left forearm, and into the left palm. Let your attention rest in your left palm. Feel your left palm offering. Notice the energy of receiving and offering for you. And if one is easier than the other, please acknowledge that perhaps that is where you should be right now, in a state of offering or a state of receiving, depending on how full you are within. So breathe into your sense of offering. And complete the flow from the heart out by bringing your fingers closing into your palms on both hands. So just close your fingers. Notice how that feels. And pressing into your feet, lift your hips, slide your block out from underneath, and then lower the hips back down. Fingers are closed again. Stretch out for Shavasana. And then ask your hands, ask your heart what mudra it would like to do in this moment that we've done. So we've done palms open. We've done fingers closed. You might do one palm open, one palm down. You might place your palms somewhere on your body that would like to have that sense of connection. There is no wrong answer here, so go with curiosity within and find the mudra that your hands would spontaneously or intrinsically like to be in for you right now, knowing that it is valid. Whatever choice you're making is right. We know it's right because you are more in a balanced state. We can't necessarily do that before we practice. Practice brings us to balance, where we can trust our wisdom. So let your wisdom guide your hands and rest. Slowly begin to let your breathing deepen. You can wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing prana back out to the periphery. When you're ready, lovingly draw your knees into your chest, roll to your right side and rest. Use the strength of your arms to help you slowly return to a seated posture. Once again, bring your hands together in Atmanjali Mudra or Anjali Mudra. Here, our chest, our heart, and our hands connected supports our inner collection and creates harmony, balance, repose, silence, and peace. It activates and harmonizes coordination of the left and right brain hemispheres. It supports your meditation. When you have a request of the divine, when you have a heart's desire that you would like to have fulfilled. With this gesture, you also express reverence or gratitude. And you show respect for fellow human beings. So take one more moment here and honor what this mudra means for you. And we'll seal our practice in one more sound of Om. Breathe in. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.